Obusemi Babudia Akwaba Ediba a Black Music Entertainment and a Yatiasi a West Hill Small Biba Bisasa ye be den waha Usha a Black Music Entertainment no ye wo eye anyum to 4 omo wo eye sa ekuo ni mu a chese omudi new releases aba eye abonten eno na ye ne bloggers no eba be twetwe ho nkomo we eye bloggers conference 2021 na ye de ebe hye so ti be pese wo de ye ni ebedi eye ye chi na then ya bowa eye basiliza eye launch na chese no mo akotwetwe nkomo ya discussion about eye blogging industry no so ehu ti bomodi anefo wani edi eche fm Miss Ama Adepa.
Watch out the circle your coach way. One of them start that fire. How many times them talk? How many times them back? You have to check on the stats and overstand. You need to watch your back. All of them looking like white, but you know them mind them dark as black. Them lay and wait in the ambush. When you not look, them go for your attack. Suspend watch your head like I'm know that you made us feel. Let them know.
I'm Emmanuel Boatin, Manuel Jr., popularly known as.
I'm Asin Talks from Asin. I'm Sky G.
Okay. My name is okay.
Okay, I'm Miss Ama Adepa from rhythmsghana.com.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rhythms.
I'm Manuela. I am Vision.
Okay. Without much ado, let me officially state why we are here. Black Music Entertainment is actually a nascent music label, a management outfit, artist management outfit, and also an event organizers. But presently we are beginning with the usual label and artist, which is functional, artist management and label, which is functional. We've not started doing the event now because we are watching the trend and the COVID. I don't know why the COVID is not getting some people and is getting some people. So we are watching the trend in that aspect. And I believe that with bloggers, sometimes bloggers may think that I see the bloggers as the real broadcasters of informations. Yes, you might consider yourself that you're not one of the mainstream media, but you're more powerful than the mainstream media, because it is only when you bloggers key into should I say the space of the mainstream, then you get this news and you broadcast it. But they are only on their own portal. But the bloggers are always taking the media, taking the information from them and circulating it. So, and if you say, okay, today we will circulate something from this, nobody will hear it except you key into their label, into their network or their online portal. So I think that bloggers are very, very important to the development of entertainment, whether film, whether music, whether arts, culture, any other aspect of life. So I decided, okay, let's be on me, sit with you and see the way forward. We are young. We are not in competition with any label. We are not. We have only come to contribute our quota. We are not coming to add anything, but we are doing our thing. If eventually our thing becomes different, well, it's okay, spectacular, it's okay. But for now, we are just doing our thing. We are not in the race with any label. We are not in the race with any management. We are here for only basically the upcoming artists, so that we can help. You see, because if you look at even the social media, you only see or hear about the same artists all the time. And I wonder why it is happening. Some people tell me that, oh, these artists give them traffic on their this thing. But the younger ones are suffering. So we are basically looking at how to help the younger ones. It's not that we are rich, but we are competent in doing anything that can push them. That is it. That is why we're here. So I believe that while we're here, we can discuss more on the way forward. How can we push our artists? How we can help other upcoming artists? Presently, we have just released Sekisi by Sky G. We've released Fire by Kimina, but he's not here. Now we are although they are doing well in terms of demand and please, they are doing well, and we want to see further. We have another program we want to do with Uprise. We are combining with Uprise music. Black music and Uprise is coming together to do what they call Star Maker Compilation. Star Maker Compilation is about we are going to have a situation where we will call for entry. It's free. This is the rappers edition. It's free. They will just, all you need to do is to send in your video, a short video of not more than one minute. Then we'll choose 10 people, 10 artists from that, and we'll do a video for them with one song. We are going to feature the 10 artists, shoot the video and release it, giving them a platform for people to hear their voice, people to hear their artistry, to see what they can do. And probably, who knows, a lot of stars can be emerging, because we can't be seeing just this artists, popular artists all the time. People have asked, why don't we go into collaboration with other popular artists? I said, no, the idea is not, if we collaborate with any popular artist, with our new artists now, the big artists will sink our own artists. So, and the popular artist is already making names, so we don't need them right now. Let's see how we can make a new, fresh artist. Then we talk about collaboration later. Because when we talk about collaboration now, you see the negotiation power is not going to be the same. This person can tell us to bring them millions of money, but we are not ready for that for now. Let's see how we can push our artists first. That is why we are here. Thank you very much.
Peace. All me going do is hard work. Me not gonna be living hard luck. Hustle and put in me God first. Soon I'ma drop off some hot blood. Super they want me fi fall up, but tell them we had it for rooftop. Let's sit in around with them loose stuff. I be good, I be true, but super watch your head like I know that you made us speak.
Compilation projects focusing on Central or the whole Ghana.
It's not only Central. Yes, we are based in Central, but it's not just only Central. We want to make it an open thing for everybody.
Please, I want to ask, how many artists are on the label now? And how do you get to come on the label? Well, how do you get the label? Because we have a lot of emerging artists that want record labels to be signed to. So how do you get in touch with your record label, and how many artists are on the label now?
Now, at present, we have technically we have 2 artists, but when it comes to arrangements, we have 4. Now we get our artists from an event we did some 2 years back. We hope to be doing it every year. It's like a talent competition. So when we organize it, after the event, we will have, it's like there's going to be judges and all that. Then we'll choose the artist. The best 2 will be signed on to the label. That is how we got the first 4 artists we had. You understand? But we hope to continue it, because like I said, it's a young label. So we want to take our time to see. It is not about signing the artist. It is about the quality of what we have to bring out. Yes, there are a lot of artists, but we cannot take every artist. We want to help them, but we cannot. It's cumbersome in terms of financial capacity to push an artist, one artist. So we want to take our time, but I'm assuring you that we work with upcoming artists. That is why we're here. But it's going to be a gradual process.
How many times them back? You have to check on the stats and overstand. You need to watch your back. Other them looking like white, but
So when we take the Hammer, the old producer, for instance, the Hammer beat. Yeah, when we take him for instance, he was having a lot of people on his label, and then all these people blew, they came out and stuff, and people got to leave their label. I want to ask, are we pushing the first two people who are standing out now, who is Richard Kimina and then Sky G? Are we pushing them first before the other two will come, or we'll do them together? But it is time that we are waiting for. That is time that we are looking out for.
Now, you see, we can't push an artist if we don't have a content. Now, it is the contents that are ready, we push it. Any content that is ready, we push. If now we have Sky G, we have Kimina, we have Gonga, we have Kobe Brain, we have Kobe Brain. So, but when the contents are ready, we push. We don't just push artists. Presently, artists can push themselves, can promote themselves. There is nothing wrong with that. You see, there's this idea. Let me correct some idea. A music label does not push artists. They push the music. The music label push the music itself so that they can get money to give to the artists. But the artists also need to push themselves. You see, most times people most of these artists, especially upcoming artists, they don't understand it. Some of these artists wait. Once they sign, they wait for the artist, the label to do everything. Label do the music. That is where their content. But you need to push yourself while they are doing their own best. You don't sit and wait for the label to do everything. It is not done. Then the management gets you shows. They discuss what is good for you. They discuss, they package you. They decide on, no, this, don't do this, do this. When you're looking at this, like sometimes Kaji comes with music. I said, Masa, I will listen to it. When I listen to it, it's okay. For artists, all their music are good for them. All their music. If they have one full exercise book, they will tell you, this one will be banger, this one will be banger, this one will be banger. But it's not always like that. Your manager sits back to listen to the song as an independent mind. Somebody who is like the public. He will not listen to it like the artist. The artist will, for the artist, everything is good. But your manager will listen to the song, then present it to the label. The label will fund the recordings and everything. That is how, but it's just fortunate enough that BME is encompassing these three things: the label, the management, and the event organizing. That's just it. Do you understand? So we push the artists. Also, artists will also have to push themselves. Do you understand? That's it.
The record label, is it BME? Yes. And I want to ask, what promotional strategies do you use? Because now we have a lot of promotional strategies. Some record labels will say we want to do the online. Some also say we want to do the traditional media and all that. So which strategy do you people use in promoting your artists?
All right, if that's a very good question. You see, if you give me for free online and traditional media, I will be happy to go ahead. Are you getting? But when it comes to strategy, we look at cost effectiveness. There are some people, if I say now I want the mainstream media, I may not be able to monitor the mainstream media, but I can be able to monitor the bloggers, the online. That is the essence of this meeting. I can be able to monitor the online, but I cannot be able to monitor the mainstream. Do you understand? So we are basically focusing on the mainstream, and let's say 70% of the online and 30% of the mainstream. That's how we intend to go about it. The mission and the vision. Like I said, we are not in competition. We're here to make our own mark, contribute to the quota of the thing, and see how best we can help upcoming artists. You understand? That's basically our mission. We're here for the upcoming artists, promote them, and God willing, wherever they are, they will always remember. Because you see, when you push an artist artists cannot stay with you forever. I keep telling some artists, you can't stay with us forever, but we have given you a platform. Maybe after 3, 4, 5, 6 years, now you are independent. But you will still also remember that you were with Black Music Entertainment. That is the essence. You understand?
I'm so passionate about emerging artists. That's why. Okay, so I want to advocate that now the online is closer to us than the traditional media. So as an artist, you are a brand. So you should know how, please, are the artists here? Okay, so you should know how to sell or market yourself online. You have your phone with you. Quickly, you can do your freestyle. You post it there. You just build some fan base. You know how to interact with people online because you are a brand. People are looking up to you. Very soon, people start coming to you to sign deals with you. So the online is closer to us. So I feel we should do more of online. And as a blogger too, because the traditional media, I've worked with TV, radio, and I do online too as well. When you bring your song, we play it all right. How many people listen to the song? But the online now is paying. So if you are able to conquer online, it helps you as an artist. And with the online, I don't think only those in Ghana sees it. Across the world, they see it. That's why now artists are putting their works on digital platforms because people all over the world can access it. And with that, you get known outside. So some of the artists in Ghana, their songs are being even played in other countries than Ghana. So if you're an artist, you should know that. And the record label too should take note of that. Thank you.
And then adding to add up what she said, when we take some upcoming artists, I have some upcoming artists on my list, like my friends, upcoming friends. They keep worrying me a lot. Somebody like Mapi Races, when he takes schoolboy ranking, they always worry you. Once you wake up in the morning, they've sent you about 15 links. Post them for me. Even on your stats, just post them for me. Somebody can send you just a cover out of his old music. Post it for me. Then he will send you the link later. Do it for me. So they've been doing this, and sometimes you just wake up in the morning and you be like, "Hey, let me be posting when you know." But you have to do it because who post here will be or back click so.
Please let me terminate. That was what made Famille. That was what made Famille. He posted just a little video of himself doing his Nothing I Get on a status, and it went viral. That was what made him now, and we see him. It was just that small video that went viral, and people liked the song because it was inspirational, and they followed to go and check out the song. So it's very vital. I have a lot of artists who send their stuff to me, like he says. They have me on their broadcast list. So early in the morning, even some big artists, they do same. The artists that you see, the mainstream, they send us broadcast list to post for them because that's what they are using. So that's why I said the online is now closer to us. So you take advantage of how you want to use the online. Thank you.
All right. And then one thing is, if somebody posts something about you, especially on Facebook or Instagram, there's this thing that for me and then Manifest and Mr. Drew has been doing. If you post something about them, they will come down to that post, comment on the post, and then like the post. Sometimes sometimes they share the post. If they do this, it will if you do this, then it will motivate the other person to also do it, because obe post am artist na be comment when they use it nani be also be. But if you don't do that, they will also be like, oh, even if you post about this artist, he will see and pass by. But if you do it, you post it, they'll be like, oh, artist me posting on the why posting me there, like why posting me. it is also one way of doing it.
If you're on Twitter and somebody posts something about you, you retweet. LJ Lyrical Joe, he just dropped his EP, and LJ, I posted his cover on my Twitter. He came to retweet everything they sent to me. They sent it to me personally. I just go and tweet it, and he comes to retweet. So if you're an artist and people know, oh, I know if I post your things, you retweet, and your followers will also see it. Maybe I'll get 2 followers from you. I'll keep posting your stuff because you will come and retweet it, and it helps to. If I'm doing that, I've become your fan. Okay, so as an artist, you should know. That's why I said the online is now closer to us. Forget the traditional media. Just work with online. When you get your fans online, when you post that, oh, I'm going to this TV station at this time, they'll all rush and go and watch you. It helps.
Baby. Actually, artist no say to send your name in no say who send you bibi mamia na say me posti me platform so I was say who show appreciation I was say my posti amount at least over like over comment over share the amanipa but so one yen is na e basa na amanipa ni who say we ungrateful so what you say basa what send you adiama me say me posti there but once show appreciation next time no mami adia there is no way I me posti. This guy Amrado send me Mrs. Tanikai Amrado call me yogurt me tap post omo me page so because me post omo be commenting e basa no mo followers no enso be share no mo like no mo ba be like your page enti say uye we nyina na send no mo ka say online so etun like online at home but obi our friend say if you call for interview our online station no am person obeba because enye traditional stations ni bi what you say nti no aya omo show bibi say online etua sisi a obi fa ne fun okọ online okọ TV station okọ akọhwe ade wo so seminti fi a mehwe TV a enya de amehu wo so just my phone me call online TV stations even call mom we traditional ways see obia streaming bibia wo Facebook online into no I was say mo sell mo so online pages no abs so ne meka no ni de ni say onu ne de na meka me hye ni tirim but minum ne obeka ni de ni say mostly no on kasua for artists uprising stars no na munya ntokwa each and every day me na any say omo de anyum be send no say e bia on blog anase bibisa obe blog no na even kra nipa no be chene so no so business no ye oh me send kakra e de amount say anyum na wa upload no anase wa blog no e me de but nipa no be no anyum me send Ochina no pa me send and you me send and send next time no there is no way out baba because why you know every be atwa no why you be so on farmer tia artist no so aya munsua baby e basa na business nyina ye wunya income I was say so ye nya kakra ne me kan no that's it.
A lot of people, so when I talk about artists I'm so passionate about them. So one thing we do in our label is that we have artists signed to our label too, so we have this strategy that we use to promote them. I'm just sharing it and yes so if we have 3 artists on the label, maybe let's take it like this year we just divide the year into maybe 3 for them. So if one person release a song this month, we can promote it for 3 months, then the other person will also release, then we promote it for another before the other person, because this is a record label. If we don't do it well, somebody will start and they don't like me, they like somebody more than me, and like he said we promote content. So if you feel you like one person's content, it's a record label, you can forget and maybe start promoting that person because you think it's his content or he will become a star soon, so we keep promoting him and the other people we lose focus. we don't even mind them at all. So let's look at that. I don't know how you promote artists on your record label, but there's something I want to add to it, that we can also strategize it like that so that everybody will get his or her share. And again, to what my sister is saying, if you're an emerging artist and you want somebody to help you, tell the person, say, it is very best that you tell me that, now you know nobody works for free. Even I'm expecting that at the end of the day I'll get my transportation back. Nobody works for free. But if you know you can't pay the person, tell the person, I can't pay. So that in my mind I know, this week I host my show on One Play Africa. I hosted 2 artists within the week. I called them, they told me, we don't have money. Initially we charged 500 cedis, but we've reduced it to 300 because they are emerging artists. But the reason why we charge is that we do publications for them and share with other platforms. So they told me they can pay. Fine, I have you will not fulfill it. Thank you.
Now, this is not a rebuttal, but I want to ask questions. You ask. I know you're in a hurry. You want to ask questions. Don't worry. You ask. My question goes to you. Do you know, how do you deal with the situation where if you, after 3 months, one artist, then after 3 months, another artist, and after 3 months, another artist? Do you know 3 months is about 90 days? 90 days. And when you do that, other artists will be waiting for the 90 days without complaining. No, that's one. No, I want to ask so that you take the mic to answer all. That's one leg of my question. Then if you are promoting the artist for the 3 months, so that means the promotion goes down, you face the next person.
Okay, so it's not as if when this person released for 3 months, you forget about the person. The content can still be running. You can still keep promoting the content. Then the other person releases, and it goes like that. It's not as if you are forgetting him. Who released it 3 months? And what helps too is collaborations. Okay, so 2 artists, 3 artists can do collaborations on the record label. So we promote it alongside. So at the end of the day, we are promoting all of them. If you are going for interviews, because it's a collaboration, we take. That was what Mr. Drew and Creamy they did. They are with Kewa and they did that collaboration. So that's how we have to work. I'm not saying after 3 months we forget about. No, we can still promote them, but we just make sure that. And I'm not saying that's what you should use, but it can be after 1 month. But I'm not giving you that condition that use 3 months. No, but let's just strategize it that everybody gets a share under the record label. Thank you.
I like that word. Let everybody have a share. But if you have an artist and the artist don't bring forward maybe a song, let's look at it from this perspective. As a man, you must differentiate the manager and the record label. Always remember that. When the artist brings a song, let's say, I told you the last time, bring how many songs? Now, bring these songs, I will listen. If the artist does not bring any song, what do you do?
This is a situation whereby an artist who knows what he or she wants wouldn't even wait for you to ask him to bring that song. If I'm working with you and I'm an artist, I don't have to wait for you to tell me, but some people are like that. You have to force them. We have one artist under our label. You have to force him. Won't you release song? Some artists are like that. But if you know what is good for you, you don't even wait for your manager or your record label to ask you to bring song.
I know. It's just that we don't know how to audition for lazy artists or but you only look at the talent. But some of them don't see that talent. You see, I have a situation where I gave an artist costumes. You see, it baffles me sometimes. I prepared the whole costumes. Think about 4-5. Sent it to the person and say, Charlie, you snap picture and bring it. He said he doesn't have money to snap picture. Photo shoot. Artists. So I see that probably I pet them too much. From what you are saying, I realize that I pet them too much. They won't sit up if I pet them too much. Because like we're sitting down, if we didn't have this discussion, there are certain things I wouldn't have known. I've just learned 6 things, but I will come to that later. But that is the level of some artists. Costumes, finish, go and take pictures. So you don't have money to snap picture. I said, okay, wait for me, I will come. When I will get money for pictures, I will come, we will snap. That is it. You see, so I want to learn more from experiences.
I mean, and some no makani na okay to me, and beside as an artist sending me Niger Kano. At least I know maybe I saw one person soon to me more who was no menu. Ana ebi won so one person so betimi atro ni man aso betimi ayanyum. Your manager betim no aka say bia anyum no factor beside and oben there na star be there by so meaningful business na man kasa moti say yes. I don't know no manager no or spending on you and I say ohun say yeah I don't know penny quality. Ama penny saying system na Ali yes on tia na fan to club by getting back to the bloggers now. Mechanics said they are doing a lot. And I told them so be na obun say uskuri I oko Facebook na share abi wa wadwen be fa so de ntiani so hun say I told am fan tag yen say mo dey tag yen say dey be hun e be notification but so one fan tag ya it is a tag in the media and the idea of who was the Bianca between online is an identity. Oh, well, if I know what's happening to you, go Facebook. Hey,
too much. Okay, so like what you were saying, that I said it starts with the artist. Mr. Drew, he just released his Alpha album, and I was there at the listening. And their manager is Kewa. Kewa works with them and Creamy. Of late, we don't hear of Creamy like we used to hear before. I don't know what's the problem, but I had the opportunity to interview Kewa, and Kewa said something. I was like, wow. He said it starts from the artist being creative. So you can see the whole of last year, Mr. Drew has been working, banger after banger. Maybe Creamy is not. I'm not saying that's the reason, Joe, but maybe he is not working to that expectation. Kewa said that the interview is on. I posted it on my IG. You can listen to Kewa. He said it starts. Creamy also have a team around. Mr. Drew have a team around him, but it starts from the artist being creative. So. Everything comes down to the artist. When you are good and you are willing to work, will push you.
Okay, and then as Skyji was saying, as an artist, me social media handles won't follow. Oh yeah, artist. See, Metia, Daddy will tell you, I write songs a lot. Metia say, "Person me and but at the end of the voice ninja, and I'm one song, but I write a lot of songs." The last time I met Daddy, I showed him my lyrics book. I write a whole lot of songs. Mesia, my studios baby, and then you go how the tour, Obiso will Charlie Tom me, and then I'll be like, no, time is so some Tom menu. It's an artist there. You don't have to relax. Also, sorry now push you. Even that social media platform, say Facebook, and you monetize it. So you be reason one kid to me sorry no but no I post keke thank God for today no I post keke just for you to know that he's active. It is so when you posting it you see that he will share, he will comment, and then he will also come and like it. And I say we you feel online and I who the also maybe there's a term going on. Artists baby now use terms in their music. obi say medical or math terms, a lot of terms. There's a term going on. Unya fatu track more. Just that term can make the song a banger. It's in so social media handle activa or BBI activa, then you get to know what's going on. Yeah.
Let me add this. So like he's saying, you are an artist and can't try to say you are not active on social media. Now the socials are selling. And can't try to say me, I'm an artist. The other time I was telling him that post every day. Do you know why? I observed from afar that so Postia, he started posting and his following was increasing. His following was increasing when he started posting. So I observed it and I was like, so I told him that you have to post every day. Do you know why? It grows your following. When you're posting every day on your socials, it grows your following. So as an artist, you are a brand. When I make a crowd, be better sign you. The person will bring money, dollars to come and sign you. So you are a brand, you are an artist. Don't tell us your social media is not active. And I will not take it. It's if you are posting every day, your following keeps increasing. But when you relax, everything relax about you on online social media. But when you are posting every day, your following alone keeps increasing. Me, I told my artists because I observed that every day when you post, it keeps increasing. It keeps intimate friend. No, he didn't even notice. So I called him. I was like, do you know what? Post every day. Even if you don't have anything, post something. Because immediately you post, people come and comment and share. So your social media, don't joke with it. It can help you a lot. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Ras General. I've been the man that's been keeping you guys waiting, but finally I'm in. Is that okay? What again? Oh, me, I'm just cleaning up social media. I dey clean social media, so I beg. That's what I do. I be the cleaner for social media, so boss, you cool? But honestly, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. I have to rush to somewhere. Sorry, I beg you. All right.
Everybody's bringing up the ideas. The idea that can help black music entertainment do better in what they are doing. And black music is also sharing their own experiences. And we want to hear from the artist point, from label and management point, what can you say that would help artists, management, and record labels who are into music?
All right, so for what you asked me, it's very deep. It's very deep in the sense that record label itself, per its history that binds it, has a lot to do. But to just bring it back to where we are in our understanding, then a label is supposed to be a backup for artists in a basic way to understand. It's just a backup way for an artist. But to answer your question, what happens is that as a label, you must first analyze what you want to target. Definitely, you must, as a label, you must first analyze exactly what you want to do, because labels have come and go and they still wasn't able to do their targets. So first analyze what you want to do as a label, and then two, you must also have your target audience as a label, because every label has a target audience. So you must secondly also analyze the
the target audience as a label. Now to come on the artist side, labels sometimes want to do the work, and so they don't really focus on the main thing, but sometimes they want to be broad so that one, they can be seen, so that two, they can be heard, so that three, they will be accepted. But the last thing that I want to say is that as a label, you must also identify the kind of artists you want to work with, so that at the end of the day, it will help you to maintain your focus. If not, it will shift you into managing so many things that you yourself you have not even planned to. So what I will say is that as a label, just first generalize yourself, accept that you are in the scene, but at the end of the day, be able to know exactly what you want to target. Thank you very much.
Since you started the conversation, and I've been hearing you guys talking about male artists, but I've not heard you talking about female artists. And previous, like some years ago, I don't know how to say it. I would say that when the rain came to open the doors for the female, now the female, they are penetrating. Anyway, if you give a female a chance right now and she wants to do the work, within a twinkle of an eye, you will see her penetrating everywhere. Miss V, I would say when Wings came, there were people who were there, but if not for Miss V, like I'll not hear about Kwame Nzim and Kid, because it was Miss V who brought them in the industry. So I would like to know whether you guys have some female arts in your record label, and why you still don't have them.
I like your question. It's a human right question. Human right, gender right. Oh, as a lawyer, I should be able to. You see, now I'll answer the question in two folds, from the human right angle and from the musical entertainment angle. Now, you see, as I speak, we have been, I have been studying and trying to see how to get a good female artist. You see, the male and the female, they are not the same in terms of capacity. They are not the same in terms of drive. They are not the same in terms of focus. They are not the same in terms of, you see, if you go now and pick a female, this female artist will look at it from the perspective that you came and say you want to manage me. Now, Cecilia, do I have to wake up around 6 o'clock? Oh, it's too early. You see, those are the frustrations about female artists. It's not just the talent. It's not just the ability to sing, but the dedication to give it time. You see, if, let's say, upcoming artists, I'm telling you, a female upcoming artist will have to work times 6 of the male artists. They must come out from their comfort zone, and that is what I am looking out for. I think I've told somebody, I said, bring your, forget the voice, bring the talent, the craziness in you, leave this voice. It's not voice that makes song these days. There are things I look out for. But most times, because if you touch one now and you are not sure, and most times they will tell you, oh, it's, but the male artist, I can ask him how I behave. I am a soldier. Ras will know. People who have worked with me will know. I keep calling 24 hours. You ask me, how can a lawyer have time for music? But because I have a drive, there's a way I work. I want to operate. If I say I've given my time for this, I want to see the best. As a young lawyer, I should be able to get to a certain level. That drive is always in me. So if you can't work without force, I will just relax. You see, I told you technically we have 4. But I know. So that's how it is. I won't drive. It's not we don't have money, but we know we are capable of doing anything. Charlie, money don't fear me. But it's not the females fault, but the ability to do it. So I think other labels may be even seeing what I'm seeing. That's the answer to that.
Okay, and then talking about female artists, Ghana has saying wrong. Your mentality be say you're a female artist, now person who blower. You should be stripping yourself and then be giving in to managers and staff. And no can wanna a man in Kosu. You find number, no can wanna a man in Kosu. Let's take somebody like Miss V, as you mentioned. Miss V in pictures be honoma or shattered, although it is tight, you can see her body shape. But who say I want time when the pictures are all running to say if you are share bra any Andy spray no. But say and then when we have the upcoming female artist I have a friend by that one female artist on Otimiko Beach Echo Child pictures with even just a pant and then her bra is on or the Nesakata. So this is not music. It does not sell your music. So all talents, no music thing, no person music in about do your music and push the music. Don't push your pictures. It is the music that you have to push. If you push your music, you will go. And then say who posting a video, who posting a picture. Now say when you near that and found one at idea show and found one there somebody will come and then like it. Or be a share, be comment it. Because when you say when you near there any day. There's one dancer girl, street queen or broadcasting street queen. That girl or release it track and she or target say a child the chance on 1K. And then winning picture while running. Sometimes you can see a picture and you think like I don't have a man what dress full jacket, army jacket, not the trap picture. So while running one of the and then her music is selling. She's getting returns. But then label sign you are like taking off your atta and then what started wrong. Na mean sign on next time go fast semba because let's say somebody like Bullet. Now be breakers on any female artist near them. Eda obe come entisa. Obe come no na entisa. It is a obi it will be by the sign wa. If you listen now the whole year obani label so obi be free said oba be yam ye be ka so ono eno wo ye den e bibi ba na ntisa it's na ye no so no female artist no omo hwe no so mai
quick one. But first of all, are you an artist or you are acting on behalf of the female artist? I would like to know so that I give her an advice. You are an artist and then speaking for female artists. All right, so I'll be quick. You see, like what my brother said, being a female artist, I think one of the previous days when the show was saying something on YouTube and on an angle of a matured artist, I understood her. In a point in time, a female artist, you must begin to kill certain things. And one of the things is that you'll be able to realize you yourself as an artist and begin to work on it. I always say to artists that it is not labels that makes artists. Let me repeat this thing again. It is not labels that makes an artist. Now what will prompt me as an investor or a label to come and pick you? It is not the roots, like my brother was saying, because I may not be looking for roots. So first, realize of yourself of the craft first. Then know on how to groom it to sell it to me. I may not love news, so if you bring yourself new to me, I won't buy it. So first realize it, work on yourself, and then accept yourself that this is what I want to do. Then begin to kill, like what my boss was saying, begin to kill that womanhood in you. Because if not, you will not be able to match up with Sky G. That is where you feel an artist feeling like, oh, and a boss, the ocean will see we, and a boss, the operator something. It is not so. It is because of the resilience that an artist shows towards work. we are fine. As a lady or a female artist, fine, we must consider you on so many things as a female artist. But once you begin to be an artist, Charlie, I remember when Nisha was saying that sometimes she has to forgo her menstrual cramps and all that. And that is real. So what you need to understand is that, yes, now it is females rather even pushing to labels, because one, they are desperate to get it out there. Don't be desperate as an artist, because when you are desperate, that is where you begin to feel all these things coming at you. But once you recognize yourself that you are an artist, that have really decided to be an artist, don't wait for a label. Work on yourself first. Secondly, get prepared to do the work, unless you want to probably do it a part-time. So maybe you go do your work, then you go add the music to it. But once you want to do it on a musical note, then begin to sacrifice on so many things, not your body. Don't sacrifice your body. And I was my boy. When you open up on that angle there, some people don't go chop. And they are not going from you, don't go chop. Because you be human. So lastly, what I will say is that know yourself, know what you want, start building yourself, get prepared, and it can come for you.
So is at least you have brought out of the three ladies, you have brought out about ladies. Yeah. But like he was saying, you need to get prepared. You see, artists most times want to come. Artists wants to come. Okay. You understand? Artists want to blow. Yes, the female artists, but like you said, it is the capacity. Now coming to relationship. Whether as far as a male person is working with a female person, the boy mouth will say anything. Do you know that sometimes even the mouth will say it and it will become true? But that will not make anybody who wants to work not to work. So what the people say is not the issue, but the thing is, are you working? Like you use when the she is showing resilience, because see, to be a star is hard, but to maintain stardom is tougher than trying to become a star. That is where you give kudos to people like Shatawale and Stoneboy. To maintain it is harder than going up. I'm telling you. That's why I see some people, when they come one album pop, they go down. Sometimes they allow the fame. There are some people who, even bloggers write about them 3 times. Oh, by a star. You see the thing. So it's like that. It's nobody is against female artists. No, we want female artists. Like I want female artists. But you must be very crazy. Because there are more crazier ladies. So you see, like you saying, work on yourself. Check. If you want to beat this person, you need to beat the person because by his or her game. You understand? That is it. It's just hard work that matters for the female artists.
For me to say Eno Baroni, I always make references because I've been following works of artists. When we take somebody like Eno Baroni on that. So now, utili so no actually say uti King of Queens, Queen of Kings, say track mutia. Utili say or the man straight, or punchy man in straight because we ofili say be on one work here do no. Only man be pay. It is all working some working harder. Obo say do baby I feel say obi what top work out me feel say now work out meet me punching out to form. Kanye was trying to do same, I think last month or this month. Kanye was dissing Stoneboy. First track by, second track by. Why the same thing, and then people were it was giving her traffic. My unya followers near the bar. Almost they will start leaving you. It's also why they want share. And you be about nude. And you do come on, cut it. Come on, do this. Every I need to say they are cut baby. Although 9 songs, but enyum obi wo no ma openi bi wo a ontie se enyum no. And the music, for instance, my mom would tell me that because enyum na wo cho no make sure say enyum na wo cho no metimi etie bi. Sara mama be ka cho say enyum na wo cho no cho bi obetimi etie bi ntide bi a wo se Kofi Kinata ye ne ba because otimi tie ne nyom enya bibi wom. But so tie other ones now e to le bi am e bon nyum bi otimi ka chem say enyum na wo bon ko sesam because enyum na otia na ni both not because of say on artists na semu but they all come on enyum no nti ano nso ne den ehunhia enyum ne de ene omu ye cover ata na omu de parental advice ato echi ano nso na ka den de bemu bi enyum an ka yeti afefuto de parental advice den bemu bi but because of insem your continue the parental advice den ato ase because akwala bi ti a ano nso akwaya asem foforo it's no content na music nim ni so hunhia.
Let's welcome Rhythms Ghana. Rhythms Ghana's boss, my news Ghana. He's a senior blogger, so this one there's some spell. Anyway, I think we've been discussing this for a while now. Yes, I'm happy, sir. Everyone is bringing their own ideas on board. So I was listening to my boss here. I think he's the last person to speak admittedly attentively, and I think he's bringing a lot of things on board. We talked about the content. Myself, I've been meeting you a couple of times, and yaka content because music is about the content in it. I'm not saying the other guy came in. He couldn't come. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But I've seen boss here. I salute. All right. So I think as we've been discussing, mostly my focus on these songs of new artists has to do with they're not singing for themselves, but for us. Because mostly the content that comes out, people don't know you. They don't care what you can do. They just want to jump to something, that's all. And from also you can rap, you can sing. What they want is something that is good, that they can jump to. So you don't do songs based on maybe the fact that you think you have so much content in you, you want it to come out. But when you look at the trend, do something that people can jump to. Once you have been accepted, then you can now start to release that kind of venom in you to them. So for me, if we have an artist here, or we have any other artist that is listening to the little I can add, all I can say is listen to what people really want to listen to and then do it for them. Thank you.
Anyway, as an artist, first, like I told my sister, is you first realize what you want to do. I always say that just not long ago I was advising an artist that the music is just 2% of you as an artist. Let's not forget that, because anybody here can enter the studio and record. I think yesterday we were somewhere and I was giving some vibes, and then later on somebody was like, and someone called me. You get me? So anybody can enter into a studio and record. But what makes you an artist? That is the most important thing. So for recording, anybody can record a content. But what makes you an artist is the problem. Because artistic values comes with a lot of rules for you yourself, not him. You must have a rule that guides you as an artist. Discipline is one of the key. And so you must first analyze yourself that this is what I want to do. Now what I want to do, there are people who will come with it. So it doesn't only contain your character. If you make it contain only your character, then I may get bored with you and I will not be able to work with you. So you see, you must work around the character, which entertains every nonsense in quotes as an artist. When you are able to deal with it, the respect for music. I think not long ago, Billy Man was talking about it. He was in an interview and then they asked him, what actually has kept you for this longer decades? And he says that the respect and love for music, these are the two things that has kept him for over 3 decades. So you must first understand that the respect alone for music, that I want to do music, not simply because I want people to jam on my banger, no. Because at the end of the day, you may be able to satisfy me. What about yourself? So when you are able to respect the music as your own, then you'll be able to work, apply it, and then make me happy. If you don't make yourself happy, you can't make me happy. So as an artist, first respect your music. Second, accept the fact that you want to do music. If not, I will be part-time. And say be part-time, I will be in a partial way. You know what I mean? So first, understand that this is what I want to do. When you accept that this is what you want to do, if you call boss, say boss, give me for money for pictures, and it doesn't give you, you go snap the picture and go and come and tell and say, Abi, I do am. Not in a disrespect way, but at the end of the day, you may be able to understand that this is what I wanted to do. If by a way he is not doing it for me, I may be able to do just to prove to him that I can also contribute. No, that was just by the way. You must eat and get energy and get to the studio. So, on a nutshell, first, my most important contribution is that first accept that you want to do music. Don't let me pollute and convince and confuse you that do music. If not, you will get into the journey and you'll feel like as someone else catch me cry some but when you decide and you begin to work on it, that's what I can tell you.
All right, we are the last part of it. You see, I want to thank everybody for coming, and like I said from my opening speech, I believe bloggers are the main movers of entertainment. And my suggestion, if you people will accept, I would advise that you people should have a union. You see, no matter how it is, yes, there must be unionism. I'm just saying I've not seen. For 2 years I've been with you people. I've not noticed. But there should be, you see, with unionism you can fight. But independently you cannot fight. Somebody will tell you, oh, look, you posted this thing on my wall. You posted this thing about me, I'm going to sue you. You tell him to go and sue. When he goes to sue, your union is there. They will bring out their constitution, they will bring out the things, the law, to tell the person that he has no capacity to sue you. I'm talking from the legal aspect of it. With unionism, when you're as a union, you are going to do better. The mainstream media cannot match you people. Somebody say, oh, you see, bloggers are not mainstream, but they are the main people, because you see, I noticed something about bloggers. UTV, majority of them are there, followers, all these people, followers. Let the bloggers pull out from that following. Let's see their news move. Do you understand my point? Let them pull out. But the bloggers can as well create their own content. Like I said, you need to know who you are to be able to move ahead. So that is what I feel. I want to thank you, because your support for 2 years now, your support has been great for black music. And I hope that we are not doing much, but I know that we are going to do better. If we have offended you, fine, sorry. If you have offended us, please, we forgive you. Yeah, that is it. So we just want to move as a team. Whatever that you think that we can do for you on a personal ground, we are there. Our doors are open. We'll work together, and I know that we'll work and grow together. That's all I can say. Thank you very much.
You're done talking all it, and then we bloggers, we are hungry. We are always hungry. My hunger is in two folds. The first one is what you people are talking about. The second one is content. So you probably talk about everything. What I want to know is what BME is bringing now after an artist. What are you bringing on board for us to feed on?
You know, when I started, you weren't here. I talked about what we have. We have released 2 songs, which is Ekese and Fire by Kemina and Sky G. And we are collaborating with Uprise Music to do a compilation. You know, it's going to be in versions, rap version, film. If you can, like you said, we can even decide to do all female affairs. But for now, we are focusing on the rap artists. Black Music Entertainment and Uprise Music will collaborate to do a compilation. It's called Stars Over. My head is full. Oh, who is? It's called. Oh, wait. The name is big. Yeah, Stars Made compilation for all rappers. The idea is that we want anybody who wants to be part of the program should just do a 1 minute video, not more than 1 minute video. You understand? Rap. You understand? Then you send it to us. We have a WhatsApp number we are going to send. We have a flyer that is going to be ready tomorrow. We will send it out. They will have to send the WhatsApp, the video to that WhatsApp number. Then from there we'll stream the number of people that we have. We'll choose 10, bring them together, and we'll do the compilation, do the music. They will be singing on one particular beat. Then we'll shoot the video and release it as a proper song. That is the two things that we have presently.
Okay, I think from here, maybe just as we've gathered, I don't know if there is one, but you can have a bloggers community kind of, whether a WhatsApp group or anything, so that going forward we can be recruiting more bloggers or media people into the platform. With that, as my boss said, if the content comes, you are rest assured that at least everyone on that platform is in support of that particular thing. It will make it more easier, because mostly when content go out, other bloggers come to tap the same content. Sometimes we publish adverts and people copy the adverts and still share it as news, not knowing. So it simply means that if you have 10 bloggers on board in the bloggers community purposely for DME, we are rest assured that at least our content is going to reach some 15-20 other bloggers. That is my suggestion.
This is one of the biggest suggestions amongst all. They are all big and bigger, but this is the biggest. Okay. No, that is action. There's going to be action. All right, thank you very much. I think the floor is open for the item. Is it 13 or 16? Okay, this one is 13. This one is 13. The other one is 16.
Matwachi a blogger back or sanso a presenter or demufua and I'm in the between common baby son is a senior conference no a choir no so like all expect to be I went to me enya and free a conference in Sumuana and the Afensunia or bet me a catcher a year or be a wabonti I was share we a musician nese a fen so and a oba me about cover
yeah
program no o share send ye choir no send out feel like a choir at the mount.
Oh okay yeah ekoye na asa ye bon komo bebre sia na ma bebre nsi ekoye pa.
Were you expecting something o share went to me enya so ho na obetimi so na ya che bibi?
Oh okay, actually expectations were met. Nya me expecting no yeah minya into no. I think expectations were met.
Would you need you?
Tina love.
All right, but that's it. I'm sure. All right. Program no saying that echo at the mouth.
Well, it's been okay. At least the purpose of why we fixed that has been achieved. And so for me, it's okay for me. I wish we could have more of the bloggers to share ideas, but
it's raining tea.
Yeah.
That's what do you need?
Do you know? I don't know. I was doing alright.
You never my cover.
Yeah.
Send your program now. Acquire no son, and now we expect to say a becona.
Mega say better than the me expected. Because bana buy no my besia nkofo different Asian nyoma different efru. I think say I am any say metumi enya akonya aba bibi say. Yeah.
Udini bio
Syntax.
Send your conference no acquire Black Music Entertainment. Say now who were you expecting something where meet ya na and I say send your coin boko.
Oh, maybe I was expecting one question that the lady asked, and then it went well for me. He answered it for me, and then everything was cool.
Right. Udini bio.
I mean Manuel Junior.
Okay, that's it. Misha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a musician. You're
So,
we did it.
Sky G.
Sky G. Okay.
Segese
man. All right. Send your conference no ekoye at the Mausia Bibi Sufu.
Yeah. My name is P because the bloggers now Amaka no maybe and the manager himself also can be sometimes on say no maybe dey ba winning by Sebanisa kind of meeting saying na so baby a man who no marketing TV and also be bow as a singer or musician.
Kaiji that's Yamisha. Me be makaba bibi awoko. We send your conference no ekoye no were you expecting something and we meeting and now so send your koye no boko.
Oh, I think so be okay. This is how as I say new artist and I say a new label we are wedding at the start. I think some be to say the Buama that unity back together so that we can support our craft and our about
We do know
what is Jeremiah.
All right. My knees gone. Me about kwaba.
Yeah,
We didn't know say
Dakela.
Jakela. All right. With us say send your conference no ekoye no say na hu no ne na we expecting unya ye requesting bi obiso no unya anu ya na.
Okay, like me buy no nyama o kan like mission nyama ka crazy room. And meeting new people. I think the next time I think I'll be able to come in and learn new things.
That's it. Udini bi what?
Dakela.
All right. That's it. So name HJ and come on. That's so matwachi okani pa other Black Music Entertainment Mr. McDonald and I'm matwachi no amene no betwetwe enkomo na say expectations are now open onye na onya ya na afen so send ye conference no ekoye no ye hwe nim say afofofro no ebesi way boss
me there I have to speak English. You see my expectation is nothing big. Like I said, Black Music Entertainment is not in competition. We are not in a hurry, but we want to be steady. And I expect that with the support of these bloggers who have come to listen, to hear what we intend to do, and we discuss like a family, and I hope to be like a family with them. And I believe in them. Like I said, bloggers should have a union and become one so that they can grow. You see, the way I see them, they are the main media right now. They are the ish in terms of media. The mainstream is gone. So I'm expecting them to support Black music, and Black music also will support them in one way or the other. So I tell your people, you should support Black music.
All right. Thank you very much. You're taking my microphone from me. Okay.
Like a banking thing, I came in and I the new banking. Gonna to the university.
I'm saying Black Music Entertainment and a conference. I will West Hills more. I will encran here. Tia don't be asked to say OBPM. I will hire any bloggers no. I should train come musicians. I would also OBPM. I will have to say yeti and come more edify blogging and nothing so no. As an artist, and you may be a was away as anybody. I wait me at the pushing. Maybe don't be asked to say or share a Black Music Entertainment Conference. Yeah, baby, Macram.
This is the intro thing. What we gonna do, them never seen. If you wanna be a hater, man, a bad man, I come with it. Fire, bro. Yeah, we'll try to show. Fire, bro. Yeah, we'll try to show. Fire, bro. Yeah, we'll try to show. Fire. figure them out, confuse them, put them in doubt. All of them